Hello, my future unstoppable achievers, and welcome back to Mr. English Talks. I have a very important question for you today. What is the one thing that can separate you from your dreams? Is it a lack of talent? Is it a lack of opportunity? Is it bad luck? For years I thought it was, but then I discovered the shocking, life-changing truth. The single biggest thing standing between you and the life you want is not what you think it is. It's a lack of discipline. Now I know. Discipline sounds like a harsh word, a strict word, a word that reminds us of military school or of boring routines. But my friend, today, I am going to reframe that for you completely. I am going to show you that discipline is not your prison guard. Discipline is your superpower. Discipline is the master key that unlocks every door you want to open. 'Tis the force that will make you absolutely, completely, and totally unstoppable. So if you're ready to tap into that power, to become a force of nature in your own life, then you are in the right place. Let's begin. Let me tell you a story about two students I had. Let's call them Anna and Ben. Both were equally smart. Both had the same dream, to become fluent, confident English speakers. Anna was motivated by feelings. On days she felt inspired, energized, and happy, she would study for 2 hours. She would watch movies in English. She would practice with passion. But on days she felt tired, a little sad, or just not in the mood, she did nothing. Her progress was like a roller coaster. Huge peaks of effort followed by long, flat valleys of nothing. Ben, on the other hand, was not motivated by feelings. He was guided by discipline. He made a simple, non-negotiable promise to himself. No matter what, he would study English for 30 minutes every single day. It didn't matter if he was tired. It didn't matter if he had a bad day at work. It didn't matter if he didn't feel like it. Some days his 30-minute study session was brilliant and productive. Other days it was slow and difficult. But he did it every single day. After 6 months, the difference was astronomical. Anna was still roughly at the same level, stuck in the cycle of waiting for motivation to strike. Ben, however, had transformed. His English was fluent, his confidence was unshakable. He was no longer hoping to be good at English. He was good at English. What was the difference? It wasn't talent. It wasn't intelligence. It was discipline. Ben had learned the most important secret. Motivation is what gets you started, but discipline is what gets you there. So, what is discipline really? Let's break down the myth. Discipline is not about punishment. It is not about living a joyless, rigid life. True discipline is about remembering what you want most over what you want now. It's about making a promise to your future self and keeping it. Think of it like this. Your brain has two parts, the impulsive child and the wise leader. The impulsive child wants candy, wants to watch TV, wants to hit the snooze button. It wants instant gratification. The wise leader wants health, wants knowledge, wants success. It wants long-term fulfillment. Every time you choose discipline, you are not punishing the child. You are empowering the wise leader. You are telling yourself, I see the temporary pleasure of skipping my workout, but I choose the long-term power and health that comes from doing it. This simple act of choosing your future over your present is the most powerful vote of confidence you can give yourself. It is the ultimate form of self-love and self-respect. Now let's talk about the science, because this is where it gets truly exciting. Every time you practice discipline, you are doing more than just a task. You are physically rewiring your brain. It's called neuroplasticity. Your brain is like a network of paths in a forest. The paths you walk most often become wide, clear, and easy to walk. The paths you never use become overgrown and disappear. When you constantly give in to distraction and procrastination, You are widening the neural pathway for laziness. It becomes easier and easier to be lazy. But when you practice discipline, you are carving out a new powerful neural pathway for strength, focus, and action. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. After a while, making the disciplined choice doesn't feel like a struggle anymore. It feels natural. It becomes your default setting. You are literally building an unstoppable brain, one disciplined decision at a time. This is why discipline is a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes, and the easier it is to lift heavier and heavier weights in your life. How do we build this muscle? I want to give you a practical, actionable blueprint. It starts with the smallest possible promises. Do not, I repeat, do not try to wake up at 4 a.m., work out for 2 hours, study for 4 hours, and meditate for 1 hour on your first day. You will fail and you will feel defeated. Instead, start so small that it's impossible to fail. Your only goal for the first week is to make your bed every morning, or to floss your teeth every night, or to read just 1 page of an English book every day. That's it. Why? Because you are training your brain to keep promises to yourself. Every time you complete that tiny task, you are sending a signal to your brain. My word to myself is gold. I do what I say I will do. This builds a foundation of self-trust. Once that tiny habit is on autopilot, you add another one. Maybe you add 5 minutes of daily exercise, then 10 minutes of English listening. You build what I call a ladder of discipline. You climb one small, easy rung at a time, and before you know it, you are high above the person you used to be, looking down at goals you once thought were impossible. The second step is to create routines, not deadlines. Goals like I will be fluent in English can feel overwhelming, but a routine is something you do today. Your focus must shift from the distant mountain peak to the very next step in front of you. Your job is not to be fluent. Your job is to complete your 25-minute daily English practice session. That's it. Just today's session. When you show up for your routine consistently, the results take care of themselves. The compound effect of these small daily actions is absolutely staggering. Doing a little bit every single day creates results that are far greater than doing a massive amount only when you feel motivated. This is the magic of consistency. This is how you become unstoppable. Not through giant, heroic leaps, but through small, consistent, disciplined steps that you take day after day after day. Finally, you must learn to embrace the uncomfortable. Discipline will feel uncomfortable, especially at the beginning. Waking up early is uncomfortable. Choosing to study instead of watching Netflix is uncomfortable. But here is the ultimate secret. That feeling of discomfort is the feeling of growth. It is the signal that you are stretching beyond your old limits. Learn to love that feeling. See it as a sign that you are on the right path, that you are building your unstoppable self. When the voice in your head says, just skip it today, it's okay, that is the critical moment. That is the battle. And when you choose discipline, you win that battle. Every single time you win, you become stronger. You realize that you are not a slave to your feelings. You are the master of your actions. And that, my friend, is the most liberating feeling in the world. Discipline is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It is the quiet, determined engine that will carry you across any obstacle, through any storm, to the destination you have chosen for yourself. You have within you right now the power to become an unstoppable force. Starts with one small promise. Starts today. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make the decision. Be the person who does what they said they would do. especially when no one is watching. Be disciplined, and you will truly become unstoppable. If this message fired you up, if you are ready to build that bridge of discipline and become the unstoppable person you were meant to be, then do me a favor. Show your commitment. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because this channel is your daily dose of discipline and motivation. Let me know in the comments one small, disciplined promise you are making to yourself today. Thank you for watching, for believing in your own power, and for being a part of this community. Now go out there and be unstoppable. I believe in you. I will see you in the next video.